Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave Keith. This is Avernus Biker Lifestyle. Thought I'd do a quick video today because something happened this morning. It's Thursday, 29th of April 2021, and the reason today's notable for me is because I made a new contact, which is always nice. But it's another fine example of telling people what you do, telling people that you're a reseller. It's a point that I've been absolutely banging on about for such a long time now. It's something I sing from the rooftops. The importance of communication as a reseller cannot be oversold. Now, the contact that I made this morning was actually a contact of a very good friend of mine. They were in a position where they're clearing out a load of new stock, and he thought, Dave's into that kind of thing. I wonder if we can put the two and two together and see what happens. And this was the result. Now, historically, the gentleman concerned was quite a large-scale clothing importer. A lot of the clothing that he brought in was destined for the likes of Marks and Spencer's and the like, but he's getting to an age and a scale of his business where he's winding everything up and clearing some of his older stock. So what I'm going to do, rather than waffle on about the circumstances, is just let you guys decide if this was a good move. Total spend this morning was £177. So what I'm going to do is strap the GoPro to my head and show you what I picked up and get some feedback from you guys. Let me know if you thought it was worthwhile, but also because of the volume of some of the stuff that I picked up, particularly individual lines, there might be an opportunity to wholesale some of this out as well. So if there's anything that takes your fancy that I've got a lot of, let me know. Send me a message through this YouTube channel in the comments below, or get into contact with me through the Facebook group. On that note, actually, I've got an apology to make. I made a bit of a cock up on that. The Facebook group that I've been advertising through the channel just lately actually set it up as a page. Completely hold my hand up for this. I was just a complete tool. My intention with it was to set up a group so people could post on there their own comments for feedback and support and that kind of thing. You can't actually post your own comments on a page. I've rectified it, so I'll stick a link to the group in the comments of this video. Thanks very much if you joined the page previously, and I apologise, but that's definitely the one now. It's growing actually a lot quicker as well than the page. Right, let's get into it. So there's not a lot of different lines, there's just a lot of each line. First up, these are 100% linen M&S maxi skirts, various sizes. They give me quite a selection. I think it's 6 to 18 in sizes. There's 30 of these, and they're currently selling on eBay for about £11, including the postage. But a nice, easy post. Probably get those in as a large letter as well, once they're all packed up properly. Obviously, I'm not going to send them with a coat hanger. 30 of those with a listing value of £11. Some more skirts. There's 1, 2, there's 4.5 bin bags full of these Per Una, I think that's how you pronounce it, Per Una maxi skirts. Again, M&S collection. They're very, very good quality. The tag price on these is £45. But the listing value I'm going to put on these is £17. I may do a bit more research on these as well because of the quality of them, just to see if I can squeeze out a few extra quid on the listing. So like I say, 3.5 bin bags full of those, but that's it's over half that one there. Another multiple line, multiple sizes. There's 2.5 bin bags full of these. They're a warehouse light open cardigan, short sleeve. What is it, a cardigan? I have never got my head around women's clothes. It is a cardigan. A weird sleeve. It's a short sleeve, but it's a weird one. Tag price on this is £45 again, and the listing value I'm going to put on it is £12. Again, another item that will warrant a bit more research, so I'm pricing it accurately. A lot of those, they come in sort of like 10 in a bag for wholesale purposes when they've come into the country from the manufacturer, and the vast majority of those have never been out of the bag that they came from the manufacturer in. Next up, we've got 2 bin bags full of M&S dress shirts. There's various sizes, various colours. There's 1 or 2 of them that are not in their packaging, but obviously I'll price them accordingly. That's like a nice lilac blue, a lot of white. There's a couple of different shades of blue in there. Not sure if there's any more, but they're all folded and packed with the sizes on, because these are actually a very, very good quality shirt. I'm going to put a listing value of £13 to £14 a piece on those. See where you go. Again, because of what I've got invested in them. But if I have to tweak the price, and even if they're going out for £8 a piece, I'm still way into profit. Now, these are an item that the chap showed me. He was very insistent on them, actually, saying they were good news, but they're not something that tickle my fancy. They're M&S summer shorts. These are quite larger sizes, actually. I think this is sort of like a 40-inch waist. It's scarily, I'm a bit too close to that side, but so I was gonna give him a wide berth, but he actually chucked these on the pile as a five pairs of these. Swears blind, he says that you'll do really well with these, so much so that just take them for free, and if you sell them, sort me out next time you come and see me. So nothing ventured, nothing gained. Don't think there's any retail tags in these, and the brand label has been cut out. I know a lot of high street clearance centres do that as well. It's the only case in the stuff I've picked up where this has happened. Obviously I'll mention that in the listing as well, but checking comps, and they're pretty consistent on price actually. We're looking about £12 to £13 a pair, so assuming they shift, then obviously next time I go and see the chap, I shall get some more. Now, last in this kind of bundle that I've picked up are these jackets. Now, it's probably more, I do like jackets actually, selling them, and these are really smart and they're good quality. The brand is Stones, made in Germany, and because they're quite eye-catching is the reason I picked them up. There's not much, if anything, in the way of sold completed reference points on eBay, but just to go through them, these worked out at a fiver each. But like I say, I like to mention the grand total of what I paid rather than individual items. But the quality on them is really nice. There's more of a sort of like a denim feel. That one is like a suede denim, for want of a better word. Very cool looking ones, various sizes, like a military type jacket. Different colours. I went for different styles just to test all of them. I didn't actually notice that one. I think I picked that one up by accident. Bexley's Man. I'll check that one out in a bit actually. That might be a bit more of a recognised brand. So a really good selection of cool casual jackets. That one actually, it's a fabric, but it looks leather. Really cool. So I might, if these do well, I'll definitely be going back for some more. Let's see, that's the brand. If you can pick that up on the camera, Stones. I've been told it was a popular brand during the 90s, but that's just sort of like hearsay for me. But like I said, I picked them up because they're very cool looking. So I'll probably just research these individually as far as style's concerned rather than brand, and price them accordingly. But I'm thinking there's got to be at least 20 quid listing value in each of these. It's got to be, because they're just brilliant condition. I think ultimately it's stuff like this, it's going to come down to the quality of the listing. I tried to do the best I can with taking pictures and whatnot of the mannequin and lighting setup and all that. I just use my phone to take the pictures, but it's a reasonable iPhone, so it does take good pictures. So if I can create a really good looking listing, I don't think it'll be too unreasonable to expect £20 each for those. Now, what I'd normally do at this point is give you a grand total of what I'm expecting to list it for, but to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know how much, I don't know the quantities of each of these items, because once when I was on the site and I did my obviously I was checking my comps and doing the comparisons, as soon as I found out how much margin was in the individual items, I just said I'll have all of it. And like I say, in the case of all of them really, with the exception of these M&S linen skirts, I know there's 30 there, because I wasn't completely sure. There's probably another 50 of those on the rail that I left. I may well end up kicking myself about. But these, as I say, 3.5 bin bags full. No idea the quantity of them. But with the total cost price to me of £177 all in, there is absolutely no way on God's green earth I'm not going to make a tasty sell on this. It's the reason really in my other videos that I tell you a total spend for a particular car boot trip or a charity shop road trip, and what I'm expecting to realise from the whole lot, because the prices that you pay for individual items is really subjective. Just because I paid £1 a piece for these skirts, it doesn't mean that's what you can pick them up for. So it's all about working your margins. Now this is a lot of clothing from me, and even though it's good quality stuff, I'm getting really tight on space. I mean, this whole video has not been a lead up to a bloody sales kind of presentation, by the way. But if any of this stuff is something that you'd be particularly interested in, like I said before, get in contact with me. Either just leave a message below this video or click the link in the description of this video to the Facebook group and send me a message through there. I'm really attentive as far as, well, I try to be as attentive as possible getting back to people with messages. So if there's anything here that tickles your fancy, give me a shout and let's see if we can do a deal. But aside from that, aside from the processing of it, I mean, a lot of this will just be one listing, obviously, in their various sizes. It's just simply a case of storing it. The majority of these items will just fold down. I might have to polybag some of them, but I've got some large, lockable, very useful boxes that I can just chuck them in and forget about them until they sell. The whole reason for doing this video is to get feedback from you guys. Clothing is not a strong point of mine, I'm the first to admit it. This is always going to be a good idea because there's definitely money to be made. How much remains to be seen. But because of my inexperience with clothing, I wanted to throw it over to you guys and see what you thought. So hit me up. Like I said, nice short video today. So if you found any value, found any interested, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Obviously, if you're not already subscribed and you want to see more of the videos that I turn out, then click the subscribe button and the notification bell will give you a notification of the next time I post a video. Thanks for watching, guys. You look after yourselves. I've been Dave Keefe. See you in the next video.